please take them to the corner. If you take them to the corner, their life becomes 10 times harder if we take them to the corner. I don't think you will though. This is one of the cases where I say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You feel me? Brother was free as a kite. You know what I mean? Like it's that simple. Why the back throw? Okay. Now my question to you is, what are we looking for when it comes to this situation here? Brothers whiffing like they ain't nobody's business. Oh, you lost. Yo, I don't know. You guys are messing with my emotions right now. All right, you feed enjoyers, it's time for another session. I like the fact that you're getting aggro and I love it. Be careful here. Hey, I like this aggression. Okay. Even if we're not ready to DP, I need a crouching heavy punch out of you, brother. I need that out of you. Okay. Good. So this is one of Juri's more unique skills, is because there's a little bit of a startup when it comes to JP's projectiles. So in some cases, if you spot it correctly, you can actually dash through the projectile and get the punish counter. Okay, so what I'm seeing from you is that you're not storing, right? You're not putting in enough stores. Right now, we've only had one store in the entire time that we played here. And it's a little bit concerning because you need stores in order to be a little bit more scary, because your stores open up room for your fireball. And even if you don't have a store, I would even say use EX fireball just to get it out on the ground, and then you can kind of get your stores from there, right? So if you clicked on this video, I'm sure you need some help. Lord knows I did at some point. But here's the thing, you want your favorite content creators to come and help you. But let's be real, they're charging like $60 per hour. You don't need that. But when I got you good. Over on this channel, I do free coaching sessions on Tuesdays and on Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. EST. So what does that look like? I essentially go over your matches. I give you tools so that you can succeed the next time you open up rank. So once again, join my Discord. Wait till I'm live either on Tuesdays or on Thursdays, 6:30 p.m. EST. Be there or be square. And yeah, I'm not your favorite pro, but I'm available. Those pros are not available. So once again, join the live, get better, and I'll help you improve. Back to the video. Good. Push up. Beautiful. Beautiful. I really like your offense right now. Okay, and especially what's good is that this is one of the cases where I say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You feel me? Like, really just run that offense on him. He hasn't shown you that he knows how to deal with this. To run his pockets. Be careful of OD amnesia. Be careful of OD amnesia, okay? You've been pelting him so far, he might be OD amnesia up. Nice. Good finish. So in that situation, if you look at his meter right now, okay, had he done OD amnesia on the grab, he would have gotten the punish, the side switch, and then he would have had level 2 on the table. That's what I'm saying. You got to be a little bit mindful of OD amnesia. It can come out pretty much at any time, okay? Yeah, remember that you are 0 on this occasion. So if you want to try and go for jab, if they happen to go for a crouching medium punch, you're going to win that interaction. That's why I say go for jab or standing light kick. Right, those two are both pretty good options. You gonna drive rush? Okay, no, good. Unfortunate, but we're okay. Nice. Good, push up on this, yeah. Okay, I think what's happening now is that I'm starting to see a very strict autopilot, and I'm kind of worried about, but we'll keep going here. Because you did that exact same thing last round. Okay, unfortunate. Will he take you to the corner? Okay. Oh, yeah. Wow, okay. And you got to be careful on that interaction. Gonna try and drive rush again. Oh. Ooh, okay. Oh, we are missing our routes. Why are we missing our routes? Standing medium punch, crouching medium punch into store. Get your stores up, right? Okay. Oh! Oh, you could kill here. Unfortunate. Had you got your meaty right, you would have won the game there. Okay. Alright. Good hit. Okay, now you're no longer drive rushing, but it ain't broke. He ain't show you that he has answers to it. Okay. Now my question to you is, what are we looking for when it comes to this situation here? Right? The fact that you went for this, I'm kind of wondering what we were looking for. What are we trying to do in this situation here? It was very weird, the fact that you went for that. Nice reaction. Please take them to the corner. If you take them to the corner, their life becomes 10 times harder if we take them to the corner. I don't think you will, though. If you're gonna do such a easy, like, not easy in the term of like difficulty in combo, but like a simple route like that, might as well have just taken them to the corner. You take them to the corner, you run that offense on them. Yeah, now you're broken. Now this is pretty close to GG's. No, this is GG's. Yeah. This is GG's. Yeah. So we're running a little bit of a little bit on autopilot, a little bit too heavily, and we need to construct it. Although I'm not against autopilots, because your opponent has to show you how they get around it, you have to start structuring your autopilot to have different responses, because right now you're running on the same response the entire time. It makes you super predictable and really easy to overcome. Okay, let's go on to the next game. Okay, now that we're in the second game here, let's see what differences we make. Unfortunately that we whiffed there. Oh, you're really a bold soul. Okay, I do like the fact we're incorporating a little bit more strike. I just hope that we're taking, yeah, that's good. Off of that hit, off of this heavy punch here, we could have definitely drive rushed because we do have the meter to do so. Right, we had 5 to work with. I think using 3 of them to do something definitely wouldn't have been a bad option either. Be careful with this. Okay, you want to be very careful with this, because if you're wrong here, you really take damage. Fortunately, our opponent doesn't really block, nor does he use OD Amnesia at all. Ah, why the back throw? Why the back throw? Okay, this works out. Nice. So rounds like these, I noticed that we're really smothering them with offense, not really being forced to block. And where your consistency will start to show itself is how well you handle on defense. This is a very good strategy that you're using, by the way, and I love that you're using it. Nice. Like, our opponent has not shown you OD Amnesia at all, so run that offense. Yeah. Brother was free as a kite. You know what I mean? Like, it's that simple. It's that simple. All right, let's go into the last game here. All right, last game up. Let's see what happens here. We do choose to drive rush in again. Unfortunately, we're not getting our timings right. Yeah, we need to start getting our timings right. Wow. Oh, we's mashing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's struggling to interrupt it. You can really run that offense on him. Yep. Good. Good offense. Really good structured offense. Boom. You're making him guess. Ah! So close. So close. There's no shot you lose the round because of this engagement, right? Okay. Brothers whiffing like they ain't nobody's business. Oh, you lost. Yeah, I don't know. You guys are messing with my emotions right now. You lost the game because of that interaction. Oh, you're mad. Oh, you're mad. Okay. Yeah, you gotta hold the pierce that follows, then you can rush in. Yep. So one thing that you can stand to start incorporating is single button, because what I noticed from you is that you'll do crouching light kick, standing light kick, or standing light punch into grab. And then what you can start incorporating, so that's a little bit more of a tick throw or a little bit harder to deal with, is that you can do standing light kick, then grab, right, immediately. Is he gonna super here? Oh, you missed it. Nice. I really love this choice from you. The reason why we want to spend it a little bit earlier is because we want to give ourselves a little bit of time to gain a little bit more meter in the case that we do win this round, which is obviously our intention. We do have to be really mindful, because if he happens to hit us, we do lose the game. With level 3 on the board, we have to be mindful of this. Grab. That is tragic. It's hard to deal with, I don't blame you, but you did lose the entire game because of that singular interaction in the first game there. Okay. You do play well. What I'd say is that you do need to sort of rely on your fireball a little bit more. Okay. Reason being is because if you just walk behind your fireball, you can definitely apply pressure without doing all too much, right? When you get up there, you're going to start to realize that your opponents know how to deal with your drive rush, so you can't drive rush as intensely. So we'll go over a couple of concepts like that, and let's get into it. In the lab, let's go over a couple of concepts as per usual. So here's the thing, right? I don't think that you were playing bad, and we don't necessarily need to go over things that are like anti-JP per se yet, because our opponent wasn't really showing us anything that we need to be worried about, because he was using this, he was using this, right? But the thing is, he didn't really know how to capitalize on it really well, right? So let's go over a couple of concepts that you need to start using, okay? Number one is that when you drive rush, it feels like you always go for this, right? And then at a certain point, someone's going to start mashing on these situations, yes. But then sometimes what will happen is that you'll do it at max range, and then your second standing medium punch will whiff. So what you want to do, right, is sometimes you just want to end there. If you drive rush in, sometimes you just want to end here, okay? Or if we do that, then we might want to decide to go for this, and then we can go here. Oh, I'm messing up the input. So, right? I am messing up. Options like these are good to show, especially when we're dealing with characters that don't have good answers against this. So what we can do is that when we have a little bit of room or a little bit of space, we can activate this, activate one, and then walk them to the corner using this method, okay? So once we have one on the ground, we can forward advance off of the situation like we just mentioned, but in a little bit safer of a manner, because like I mentioned, you're going to start fighting opponents that know how to deal with your drive rush, or rather know how to react to it, okay? We do have people in this community that, you know, are starting to realize that just drive rushing at their opponents is not going to work all the time. So with that being said, we want to make sure that we're changing up our offense, even when it comes to them in the corner, right? Like I mentioned, you're doing very well when it comes to structuring like your offense in this way, but sometimes it might be good to just like, let's say after a grab situation, just grab afterwards, right? Right. It makes things a little bit better. Oh my god. I'm not getting the input. There we go. Right. Or I am not good at inputting that leg. Oh my god. Or something to that extent, right? we want to make sure that when we're running our offense, we're changing it up and making it a little bit scary for our opponents. Because if we do this, it's a lot scarier than doing this and then walking forward and then grabbing, right? Because we don't get the grab right away. But if we do something like this, we get the grab right away. When it comes to drive rushing all the time, like I mentioned, I prefer that you apply this a little bit more, because your opponent has to interact with this. Either if it means like jumping at your opponent, in which I need one stock. Let me put on a stock here. Even if it means that, like, well, oops, it gives us time to anti-air, right? And let's say in the case that we're dealing with someone who's not very good at putting DPs in, we also have access to crouching heavy punch, which is a good option as well, right? If they don't like doing it. And then on top of which, when it comes to our normals, I want to make sure that you're using stand jab a little bit more off of your drive rush situations, right? Because if you start using stand jab a little bit more, it is very plus and very annoying to deal with. Great. Those are the things generally that I wanted to go over. Your offense is already structured pretty well. I just want to make sure that you're varying up how you structure your offense in the corner. It's so that it's not like the same type of offense all the time. Because there are a couple of times where they would just start teching this all the time because they figured that you were just going to go for that every time. So then once we start using drive rush jab and we're a little bit more comfortable with getting the hit confirm off of it, then we can succeed. All right, those are pretty much all of my questions. Thank you for watching. Any questions?